From Rectangle Health, this is the Modern Practice Podcast, a show that provides you with fresh perspectives and practical advice from industry experts in the ever-changing world of healthcare technology. Every episode, we tackle a timely topic to help you stay current and simplify the business side of healthcare. Without further ado.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Modern Practice Podcast. I am super excited to be joined here today by two very special guests from the team at Smile Advantage. We have Ryan Corby, Partner and Chief Marketing Officer, and Shelly Otte, Partnership Success Manager. Ryan, Shelly, thank you both so much for taking the time to come on the podcast.
Yeah, Gary, thank you so much for having us. We've been looking forward to a chat like this for quite a while, so we're excited to be on here. So thank you.
Yes, we really appreciate the opportunity to have this discussion. We're so excited about it.
Awesome. Well, before we really dig in here, I'd love to give our listeners a chance to get to know a little bit more about you both and about Smile Advantage. And Ryan, I'll start with you. As partner and CMO, can you tell our audience a little bit about Smile Advantage and your position with the organization?
Yes, absolutely. So Smile Advantage is what we call a subscription dentistry platform, or in the world of dentistry, we work with private practice or some DSO practices as well. Dental offices that want to offer an alternative to traditional insurance to their patients. Some offices refer to that as an in-house plan or a savings plan. That concept has really morphed over the last couple of years into more of a membership sort of model. So that's really what we do. We help practices put that in place. We help them market it. We have software that helps them automate their memberships. And we have a lot of coaching and training and support that goes behind helping a practice get up and running or continuing on with membership and really be successful with dental membership program, which is really a fee-for-service sort of concept for dental offices. And my role with the organization is somewhat the managing partner. I'm kind of head up the majority of our marketing to help our offices with their marketing content. We come up with new helpful marketing content for them to use with their patients in their database and their communities. And then I work with our team internally on our technical sort of side to develop our software platform and just overall help enrich the tools and offering and the support that we have for our practices and for our clients.
Thanks so much, Ryan. It's an incredible journey so far. And Shelly, I'll turn to you. You recently joined the Smile Advantage team. Can you tell us a little bit about your career journey and what Smile Advantage was doing as a company that really drew you in?
Oh, I'd love to. I am so excited about being part of the Smile Advantage team. So I could talk about this all day. I love dentistry. I have been in dentistry for many, many years. Started out actually on the clinical side, moved into the front office. Really, the bulk of my career has been in practice administration, office management. Absolutely loved it. Learned a lot of things, met incredible people. Really continued my education with ADOM, the American Association of Dental Office Management, just, really fine-tuning my experience and skills, coming up with solutions for the practices that I managed. And one of those things was a membership many years ago. I just kind of took this on, developed it, tried to manage it, market it, do all of these things, and really understood the pain points of dental membership plans when trying to do this in an office. I just kind of created it, to help my doctor who wanted to go out of network with dental insurances and be fee for service. And, we had great success with it, but I really understood the pain points of it and where things fall through the cracks. So the next practice that I was managing, I knew that I wanted to partner with a company, a third party vendor, to really help me with that and optimize it. Through all of this, be it connecting with Smile Advantage and understanding what they were able to offer from a very customized perspective it's what drew me to Smile Advantage, on top of the fact that we have an incredible team of people that are extremely talented, passionate, and are there to support me in the role that I have. So it was just a great marriage. We're doing incredible, innovative things for the dental membership industry.
Thank you so much for that, Shelly. And again, welcome to you both. And let's get into it. Ryan, I'll start with you from the beginning. Before Smile Advantage partnered with Rectangle Health, can you talk to us about the needs of the organization? Specifically, what were you all looking to address when it came to running the day-to-day, centralizing systems, data, payments?
Yeah, absolutely. So the journey to here started a number of years back, actually, with my now business partners that started Smile Advantage before I kind of joined partnership with them, and who are both dentists and kind of really started utilizing this concept out of their practices. And Smile Advantage sort of initially started helping other practices, again, learn what membership is, how to set up your fee structures, how to set fees for patients, and how to manage and grow a membership program. And really the concept of Smile Advantage started with more of a coaching and consulting sort of activities or processes, and just helping offices kind of coaching and consulting there. And then as my partners sort of continue to grow the business forward and technology advanced and more technology was involved, they really saw the need. And that's kind of where I kind of jumped in here, was saw the need to start utilizing, like you said, those systems and processes and automating things to help that be successful. And the number one thing was to automate the payments and really automate a payment plan or a recurring subscription. Again, if we're trying to create this, we always default to the Costco subscription or the Amazon subscription or your gym membership, setting up recurring payments for the end user, which in this case is the patient, or we call them member patients, was a really key part of what the future of Smile Advantage is going to be. And also this sort of niche in this tool in the industry here. So when my partner, Jeff, came across Rectangle and really saw that, hey, there's some technology here to sort of help promote that, that's kind of how we ended up kind of navigating towards working with Rectangle and really seeing that those automated systems and being able to vault credit cards and store securely PCI compliant store credit cards and set up recurring payments for our patients or our clients and their patients, that was really key part of what we needed to do to centralize those systems, manage the data, the patient's data. And then we built a dashboard and a technology that kind of works with that. So we've got a really simplified interface that the clients can use and they can manage their patients, because they really ultimately need to know a couple of things. One, they need the ability to charge their patients' credit cards, obviously with a great rate and the support and secured platform, but then also they need help knowing how it's growing and keeping track of that. So again, our platform also helps them see that at any given moment. They can see how many patients, members they have on their platform or on their program, what types of memberships they are. Again, we help kind of coach them through that. But that was really the centralized need for a company like Rectangle to help us and partner with us on providing technology partner backend.
You got into it a little bit, but I wanted to take a second and dive deeper if we can. So when you did start looking for healthcare specific technology company to work with, what were the must-haves as far as like functionality? And part B to that question is, what elements of Rectangle Health's solution stood out most to you?
Yeah, at the end of the day, there's a lot of different credit card processing companies, if you will, and gateways. But really, one thing that we have really liked with working with Rectangle and the team of Rectangle from day one is really just being that industry niche specific partner, and knowing that Rectangle is in the dental space and other medical spaces, and we just feel like there's a lot of collaboration and helpful information working with a partner that is familiar with our industry. And we work with Rectangle reps that are in dental practices every single day, and they see the need for our platform and see the value in us partnering together. And so just really having a big organization, aside from the technology perspective of their technology portion of that, but having just the team and the understanding to what we do, which also helps support growing our business. And then again, just sort of the kind of cross collaboration of teams in different spaces. And we know that Rectangle reps will reach out to us when they're at a dental conference or dental space and sort of us together. So I think that just commonality of being in the same industry and the same niche is really beneficial to us. And that was something that we have worked with a couple of other companies to try to do some just white label credit card processing. And we just continue to bang our heads on the table because, we tried to bend and customize what we wanted to do to meet the dental industry. And some of the other partners just finally said, no, we're not going to do that, or we're not going to customize that, or that's not an option with us. It's kind of a one size fits all sort of thing. And that just really wasn't going to work with us. Smile Advantage's real advantage has been that we really help practices customize that. We always say, this is your membership program powered by Smile Advantage, payments powered by Rectangle. And so we customize it in a lot of different ways. And while dentistry is really similar in a lot of ways, every single practice is different. That's what every single practice has a different DNA and community and culture, and the way that they do their dental memberships needs to reflect that. And so again, with some of the other technology partners we started to work with, just were very stiff and rigid and really did not allow that flexibility for us. So that was an important part of looking for somebody to power the payments and store payment information and automate those payments. Again, that was a really key thing for us to focus on. And that's why we've continued to move forward with Rectangle.
Awesome. So in comes Rectangle Health. And Shelly, I'll turn to you. Ryan outlined the feature list of wants. from the Smile Advantage side and being able to customize and mold and adapt to the Smile Advantage end users. And when we think about the front office staff, those end users, can you share how their day-to-day has changed because since these feature sets were made available?
These feature sets are so critical, and the front office team, which is, then the whole team, being able to offer patient experience that exceeds expectations. It's really 5-star customer service. When you get in the weeds of trying to manage things on your own, worrying about PCI compliance and HIPAA compliance and the accounting side of things, it's a lot to handle as a front office team. And in today's culture, with a lot of turnover, different things like this, having that taken off of our plates and having features that are provided by Rectangle Health and by Smile Advantage that make their everyday easier and it optimizes their everyday is really crucial. And it gives them the ability to really put their energy in places that the patients are going to appreciate, so much more. And they're really going to be able to give a great experience to their patients. And that's because they know they have trusted partners that they can rely on to handle these day-to-day things that can be automated and are put up and set in systems for best practice by experienced companies like Rectangle Health and Smile Advantage.
Yeah, that's amazing, Shelly. And you had the chance to head over to ADOM 2022, which feels like yesterday, but in person at the event, did any one or more conversations really stand out to you when you spoke to those office managers utilizing the system every day within their practices, managing their business and ultimately growing? What was the feedback of using that technology every day?
Oh yeah. And I mean, oh gosh, I wish ADOM was only just yesterday. It does still feel like it. And I'm like, okay, is it September 2023 yet? Because oh my gosh, you have got such an incredible group of professionals that attend this conference every year. And every year they just get more savvy, just, more passionate about what they're doing. And their jobs have gotten harder. And that's the thing, you've got these people that are really so passionate about performing at the highest level. And I think one of the biggest takeaways for me at the conference was, remembering it's not that long ago that I was an office manager just like them and realized how much we juggle on a daily basis. We have become more savvy. There have become more options out there, and we're bombarded by all of the different third-party options for every possible solution. They've really adapted to this. It comes down to these professionals are really valuing the time that they can spend with their teams and with their patients. And that means taking some of these tasks that can be automated and managed by those trusted partners is really critical to them. And they're seeking out these solutions. I think that's, the biggest theme across the board is that, hey, we're talking to very educated, very savvy professionals out there, and they're expecting very high level technology and very high level service from us as third-party vendors. It's exciting to be able to bring it to them.
Shelly, I love what you said about letting the system do the work so they can get back to focusing on the patients, because they are bombarded. Like you said, they're overwhelmed, overworked, and managing so many tasks every day. So to have that system in place to sort of alleviate that and really hone in on the patient experience and producing good, strong results beyond the care, to have those personal relationships developing is really important to a practice's success. So thank you for sharing those stories with us. And Ryan, I want to come back to you and ask, as you look within your organization and through your eyes, what's the greatest and most positive impact Smile Advantage has experienced in working with a company like Rectangle Health? It could be one or more, but I'll only hold you to one.
It would be hard to hold me to only one. Yeah, for us, there's things that we are great at and things that we excel at and things that we want to do. And then there's things that we don't want to do and things that we have to provide for our clients that we don't know anything about. And, getting deep into the world of the technical side of managing payments and credit card payments and facilitating payments, there's so much stuff in there, let alone the legal and liabilities for stuff that we would have no clue or even where to start, so to speak. And so having that kind of on the shoulders or, on Rectangle's plate in our partnership, that's been a huge positive thing. And again, that's why we initially were kind of seeking out a partner like this to help provide assistance and that education expertise in that area, which is a very critical and crucial part of our business. But to be able to have, just like our dental office clients, rely on us to be the industry partners and technical partners in membership stuff, to have a partner that we can rely on and lean on for, managing the technical, scary stuff to us, like PCI compliance and vaulting credit cards and payment liability and all that stuff has been, a huge, huge benefit to us, working with Rectangle.
Thanks, Ryan. And that's a perfect segue here for the last question to Shelly. We've spoken about the technical must-haves list that Smile Advantage had. When you were looking for a solution, we spoke about what the end users are saying about it, but new needs ultimately come up every day. The market changes, needs change, patient experience requirements change. They're looking for a different experience. When you have to contact Ryan Chambers, your practice solutions consultant, to communicate back, hey, my office managers are looking for X, Y, and Z. How can we help? What's that experience been like?
I am so glad I got this question. I mean, really, I get to talk about Ryan Chambers and how incredible he is. And I mean, how much there's just this really awesome partnership and communication between the two of us. I mean, the ease of it, he makes himself so available to not only myself, but our entire team. And even more importantly, to our clients. I can count on Ryan Chambers. It is literally just a matter of reaching out. And half the time I don't even have to. He anticipates things so he's very experienced in what he's doing. But to be able to do a handoff to him and know that I can 110% trust the fact that he is going to follow through and serve our clients at the level that I serve our clients is a huge sigh of relief. It's a really good feeling. And he comes at things with a very solutions-based thought process. He's very innovative and can pivot and just collaborate, with myself and my team and our clients just to get optimal results. So 5 stars for sure.
Thank you so much for that, Shelly. And I'm sure when Ryan hears this, he's going to be thrilled as well. And, it's important, as, like I said, the healthcare landscape evolves, patient experience requirements evolve. It's important to have that sort of relationship where you can constantly adapt and, really meet their needs, because ultimately the solutions for them, it's their success that we all want. That's how this partnership was built. And that's the foundation of the partnership, is to help the end users to achieve success, have a great patient experience, and, really grow. So thank you for that. And before we wrap up, I want to thank you both for taking the time to come on the podcast and share your experiences with us. It's been an absolute pleasure for me to get to speak to you both today and learn more about Smile Advantage, the partnership, what you guys were looking for, and how that relationship has evolved. So thank you very much.
Oh man, thank you, Gary. We really, again, appreciate the opportunity to educate people on Smile Advantage and what we're doing and how we can be an incredible solution, but to also sing the praises of Rectangle Health and what you guys have done to help us in our success.
I concur.
Thank you both again. And for our listeners interested in learning more about Rectangle Health's healthcare technology, you can do so by visiting the link in the description below. Appreciate you all tuning in. Till next time, everybody.
Thank you for listening to the Modern Practice Podcast. If you enjoyed today's conversation, subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, or SoundCloud for new episodes. And follow Rectangle Health on social media for more helpful information, news, and event details. Thanks for tuning in.